Hello, welcome to Tuesday's vlog. Going to quickly get this car in first because it's just about to go for MOT. Had this little Mini in. We had this in a couple of weeks ago to do a service. Really, the only issue with this is a bulb. And it's took ages to get it sorted. You've got to get your hand in through the back on them into here, and you kind of get your hand. You can only access them very minor bit. You can just get your hand in. But there's no connections in the back, and we're wondering, how do you remove the light on these? You know, in this, we looked at this silver trim and we thought, well, that looks like part of the light. We don't want to go driving on at that. And here, what you do is you do actually just gently prise this off, and it exposes a few screws, which you can remove the unit. And this car, for quite a while now, has been having an error on the dashboard saying there was a light out when there wasn't. And here, what it is, there's actually two bulbs make up the stoplight, but even when there's one out, even when you look at them closely, it's very difficult to actually see. So I'm positive that was working when the car was in, but all I can put it down to is the bulb, since it started to burn out, has been creating more resistance, and that's what the camber system works on resistances. So sometimes you can have a bulb that's in the process of burning out but yet still working, and it'll bring an error up on the car. So fingers crossed. I've had the car running just there, but there used to keep being a warning light coming up on here saying bulb out when it looked like there wasn't. So fingers crossed, we've killed two birds with one stone there, but it's took so long. To be quite honest, most places would just rip them off, but we just know if you cause damage to these lights, they cost an absolute fortune, and naturally you're held responsible from the customer if you damage something. So just spin the can. So yeah, so that's that one. I quickly went through on that. I've got something I might run through on today's vlog. In fact, I probably will, or I might do a different video on it. In fact, I'll probably make this a short daily vlog and then do a separate video on this other thing I've got, which I want to show you. I'll show you the other job we've got in. We've got another one coming in this afternoon for exhaust and stuff, but I can't wait to film that because it's going to be about 4 o'clock, and I like to try and get these daily vlogs out on time. So the other vehicle is this Ford Fusion, which are a bit of a funny one. They're just basically a Ford Fiesta with a higher roof and lifted up suspension. So what this has been in for is an oil and filter change. As you can see, I just need to get the oil put in. That's been done. I wax oil around all the pipes, brakes are all new on it, but I have spotted this tyre is more or less on the wear indicator, and the guy doesn't like messing around with his tyres, so he wants that one done. These back ones are getting slightly perished, but when you get a good look in some of these cracks, they're getting quite bad. I mean, if you shine the light in some of those, you can actually see the exposed cords in them. As you can see, some of them are getting quite deep. They're not terrible, but I've spoken to the guy and he wants them changed. I've sent him. What I tend to do now as part of my work is I send photographs to people and I let them make their own decision. It's their car, their money. It's up to them what they want to do, and that way you're not held responsible for trying to make money. Not that we do, as you see in here. We don't fit tyres and we don't really make money off tyres. So it's 6 and 2 3s to us. But when you get a look inside of some of them cracks that are getting quite deep and nasty. And remember, what will probably cause a crash or hurt you is a tyre like that, not a tyre where the tread is becoming low. I'll just remember, it's becoming low. I mean, obviously a baldy tyre, yes. But what you'll tend to find is these tyres with heavy cracking like that, you'll be sitting along doing 60, 70 mile an hour, then especially on the rear, all of a sudden you'll hear a bang, and the next minute you know, you'll be upside down the hedge, because when your back tyre blows out, you lose the back control, the back end of the car, you'll spin, maybe go into an oncoming car, into a ditch, anything like that. So again, it's very important, keep a check on your tyres, not just for tread, but for the condition of the rubber on them for perishing. It's just as important, if not more important, I would definitely say more important than the tread, providing the tread isn't illegal. So yeah, keep an eye on that one. So you've probably seen when I've been showing you them tyres, what else I've been on with this is the spring. And we're having a bit of an issue. You would think the Ford Fusion, there'll be a spring on the shelf of most big motor part companies. We've tried everywhere and there's none. Luckily, one company can get one forward this afternoon, but I need to get this car off the lift because I need to get the tyres sorted. So I'll swing that round to show you. That's the actual broken bit of spring still on there. Can you see that? Obviously just took this bolt out. That's just a jack handle just so you can lever it down to remove the old spring. And then you just simply put the bolt back in to fit the shocker. But this is the issue. I've had one spring sent to us and they said it does fit, and I knew it wouldn't. And as you can see the size difference. So they're level at the top. Obviously that's still got the broken bit, which would have been to about here. So there's no way I can fit that spring. That's going to have to get returned. You can see there where the pigtail's broken off it. So that's waiting for that now, playing the waiting game. I've obviously been on, as you can see, I've wax oiled all the pipes. This is what I do. This is what the dealers should be doing when you're paying them all that money. All the main brake pipes, coat them in grease, and it just keeps them right, keeps the salt off them. So yeah, that's that. It's had 2 wipers on this car. And again, a little DIY tip. Now, as you'll see on these exhaust shields, they just fall to bits. So I'll show you. What happens is you've got this here. I'll just turn, and they corrode around, and the hole actually corrodes around bigger because this is metal, that's aluminium, and they come loose and they start rattling, just like that one, which I'm going to do a repair on. What the problem you get with these is exactly that. So what the fix to it, this is actually held in perfectly fine here. But what you do is you just simply get a bottle cap, plastic bottle cap, and put it on through the hole, because what you'll find once you remove these, there's no real threads on them anyway, that you will not get them to tighten back up. They will not get a grip, and you can use whatever you want. Even if you went and got a brand new nut from Ford, it wouldn't work because the little threaded bar that comes through the body like these just rust away to nothing, so they would never get a grip. So no matter what you use on there, it doesn't work. And anything metal you put on will cause a reaction with the aluminium. And then what you'll end off with is exactly this again in a few months' time. So a plastic bottle cap, the plastic does not react with any of the metals, and there you go, perfectly fine. And no, the exhaust does not get anywhere near as hot to melt that, otherwise it would melt the plastic tank. So obviously that's not an issue there. So little cheap fix there. All the little things just to help, because at the end of the day the car's been rattling on, the guy didn't like it. So there's a cheap fix, and I don't even charge anything for it, because I just had a bottle of pop and I used the lid, so it's recycling above anything else. So yeah, I just need to get the oil in this car now, wait for the spring to be delivered, get the spring fitted, and I think today with this one, to save the hassle of me taking 3 wheels off, put them in the back of a car, going up the Stakeford tyres, I think I'll just drive the car up there, and it saves me having to take all the wheels off, re-torque them back up again, and just leave it with them, and they can do it in their own time. In the meantime, guy who I bought my Jeep off has turned up, and he found these, which are some spare rear brake pads. Very nice of him. He's come quite a long distance. He must have been passing to drop them in, so I'm over the moon at that. Just hopefully he finds a spare key. I've got my fingers crossed for that one. So yeah, that really is about it. But I have got a little video that I'm going to do probably now while I'm waiting. I'm going to get the oil into this, and while I'm waiting for the spring, I might do a quick 10-minute video. Just a short daily extra little video for you. I would put it into the day's video, but then it'll push this over into probably 20 minutes, so it's pointless. So I'll leave that one here. Sorry it's short of the day, but remember I did a vlog yesterday for you, which was a one-off, and I did a one on Saturday as well. So I'll leave this at 10 minutes. I've said what I need to say. I will make them a bit longer when I haven't done weekend vlogs, but I'll try and keep them like this. And that way, we're getting kind of the right information to what we need. Importantly now, it's dinner time for the dogs. So, I have got busy plans, as you can see. They're waiting. He's left some of his dinner. That isn't a poo, by the way. That's the dinner he left this morning that I carried in. So he's going to get his, and the big one gets his. So there we go. I've got my work cut out to try and keep them two under control. So, hope you've enjoyed today's vlog. Like I say, I would go more in depth, but there isn't a great deal more I can really show you because I'm waiting around for parts. All I've got to do is pour the oil in, check some levels under the bonnet. I'm not even doing the tyre pressures because they'll be sorted with the new tyres. So I'll catch you on tomorrow's vlog. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember, hit the like button, leave a comment. That's what this is about, the daily vlogs. I love to read the comments and see what people have got to say. And please, if you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button and share to any of your friends or anybody you think might be interested in this. Just send them the link, or just simply write down my channel name, Cardiff Garage Northeast, and tell them to search it on YouTube. Thanks again. Catch you tomorrow. Bye.